Yo, what is up, guys? This is RizzyPOW, and this is week 3 of the TBU. Today, we're going to be going up against Erik or Ashton Akai. His links will be in the description, so make sure to go check them out. But, yeah, if you guys did not watch my team builder, then make sure to go and watch it. The link will be in the description. But, yeah, this is the team that he ended up bringing. So, he ended up not bringing Mega Altaria, which I thought was probably going to come, but it ended up not coming. He did bring Fortress, so that's probably a custom lead. Hitmonlee is a huge threat. Shandy is probably going to be like a Wisp set or a Scarf set. Probably Scarf, but I could have definitely seen Wisp because I have Lax and stuff like that. Reuniclus, probably a Tricker Reuniclus or a Calm Mind Reuniclus. That was a huge threat to my team as well. And yeah, so Zapdos is probably going to be defensive. Milotic probably defensive. Zapdos might be like a bit more offensive. We'll see though. But I did lead off with Houndoom, as you see right over here. And yeah, I was really expecting Cusap lead Fortress, so I just straight up went for the Flamethrower. And he just went for the EQ. I'm guessing he expected Taunt or something. So it brings me down to my Sash. And right here, I'm just going to go for the Sucker Punch just because it is my best play, just in case he wants to go for a Cusap Berry Explosion or something. Although I really expect him to get up Rocks, because Rocks are really important to him, and he has like a switch into this being Milotic anyway. So getting rid of this thing is not like a huge priority to him. So he ended up getting up the Rocks. Plus, now I can't switch out of this thing or I die. So I can't switch out right now. Now, right here, I do misclick. I meant to go for the Dank Pulse, the Dark Pulse, but I end up clicking Flamethrower accidentally, and this really sucks because he switched out of Milotic, which was, I thought he might have done that, and I end up getting the burn. Now, this really sucks because now I have to, I'm going to go for Dark Pulse, just sack this thing off because there's no reason to keep it. I could have kept it as a sack, but there's no reason. But now since this thing got burnt, Subtoxic Rachi is not going to be able to really do anything this match. Because I could have gone out of Subtoxic Rachi right here and subbed up on it and Toxic did and stuff, and it would have been great. And he would have probably switched out if he wasn't burned. If he was burned, he might stay in. Now, Subtoxic Rachi with Shadow Ball still beats it 1v1, but I've been taking a lot of damage I really didn't want to, so I went out into Mega Latios. I had the T-Bolt to check this thing, and he's actually just going to go out into Fortress. Right over here, he went as Fortress. I was really thinking of actually running like sub Calm Mind variant versus him, but I ended up not doing that. But if I did, that would have been really nice if I had the sub right over there. But he's gonna end up going to Reuniclus. Now, I don't know what kind of set this is. If he is Life Orb, I don't really have any switch-ins to him, so I'm just going to go for the Dragon Pulse, get a lot of damage off on him as he goes for a Shadow Ball, and he is Life Orb Modest Magic Guard, or yeah, yeah, that's the kind of set that he is, so that really sucks, but I got a ton of damage off on him right there, and I could have actually gone for the Roost right here. That would have probably been the better play, because I was really expecting him to kind of switch out, but at the same time, he really has 0 switch into this, so there's a good chance he would have stayed in. He actually goes into Chandelure and takes a ton of damage, and I'm expecting this thing to be Scarf by the way that he switched it in, so I'm just going to go on to Snorlax, because, you know what, it can eat up any hit. And remember how I got a Flamethrower burn? That really sucked for me. Now he goes for a Flamethrower and he gets a burn on my Banded Lax, which really sucks for me. That was terrible because Banded Lax was really nice. And I'm just going to Pursuit Trap him right here. It's still going to kill even though I'm burned. But yeah, that burn really sucked because now I'm super low. The only reason to keep this thing is around in case he Calm Minds up with his Reuniclus, and I can self-destruct on it, and still it's not going to kill because I'm burned. And now right here I make a really bad play. Snorlax was not really useful, and I knew that he was Life Orb. For some reason, I decided to switch out into this thing. I'm not sure why. It was like just a really bad play. I should have either sacked off Lax at this point or sacked off my Mega Latios. Now, Mega Latios actually can switch into Rocks one more time and have 1 HP left, so I can go for the Roost. But I ended up deciding to go into for some reason I decided to take damage on Clefable, and this really sucks because now I'm in range of a Poison Jab, a +1 Poison Jab from Hitmonlee, and you're going to see why that really matters later in the game. There was literally no reason for me to do that, and I'm killing myself for that play. I'm not sure, like, I look back at the game, and I literally have no idea why I did that. That was just a terrible play, and I hope I don't, I can't make those kind of plays later. But yeah, that was just a bad play. Clefable getting weakened like that was just terrible. And if I really thought I was going to outspeed, but at the same time, yeah, I really thought I was going to outspeed with Clefable. So if I really thought that, I should have just went for the Moonlight instead of switching out and stacking off my thing right there, because I could have started setting up Calm Minds on this Reuniclus. But I end up going to Jirachi because I'm thinking I can maybe flinch this thing down. And Rachi's not too useful in this match because I can't really sub up on anything now, and this is sub-toxic Rachi. Like, I can sub up my Lodic, but it's burned, and so I'm just going to go for the toxic right here. He misses Heat Wave, which really sucks. I still think that both the burns mattered a bit more. Personally, but that definitely really sucked a lot because it would Jirachi would have taken a good chunk from that. But I still, yeah, it wouldn't have taken too much. I was taking like 40%, I think. But now right here, I'm going to go out into Lax, and I'm just going to sack it off. If he goes to my Lodic right here, which I was expecting it, because I thought he could recover up on this Lax, I'd have just gone for self-destruct. But Lax ends up just dying, which I thought it would probably die from the burn. Now he goes to Hitmonlee. I'm gonna go on my Shuckup Berry Nidoqueen, and right here I was so weak to Nidoqueen, and this is something I really regret in my prep. I should have been physically offensive Nidoqueen this match, because that would have just destroyed him, whereas Sludge Wave is not going to be doing too much damage to him at all, and he would be able to beat me 1v1 if he went for 2 Earthquakes. But he actually goes for Endure. So the reason why he went for Endure right here, he kind of says he choked. And yeah, he did choke. I think if I was physical Nidoqueen, then Endure was the best play. But that was definitely a choke because he could have gone for EQ, gotten rid of my Shuckle Berry, and then later... And then endured after that, and then he could have potentially swept me. Yeah, he would have actually been able to sweep me. So if I had Poison Jab, that situation would have not even have happened. But he is going to go into Zapdos right here. He's just going to sack it off to get Heat Wave damage as he goes for in a little bit. But yeah, so that Heat Wave damage is still actually not enough damage to put me in range of a +1 Earthquake from this Hitmonlee. He's obviously the Endure with the berry that raises your attack in a pinch. So I still can live a +1 Earthquake, and because I do have the Shuckle Berry, which he does not realize that I have that yet. I was expecting extra Sensory on Zapdos, which he actually did not end up having, and if he did have it, that would have actually put me in range of the +1 Earthquake. But now this is something that we both did not realize, that actually this Nidoqueen dies to a +1 Reversal, but not a +1 Earthquake because I am Shuckle Berry. Now, Erik right over here, he ended up going for the Earthquake, and that was a huge choke on his part. He would have been able to sweep from here if he actually went for Reversal, because that would have killed from this range, whereas Earthquake, you're going to see in a little bit right over here, is not because of my Shuckle Berry. And the only reason he would have been able to sweep from here is because I let my Clefable get weakened earlier from that side shot from Reuniclus, which was just a stupid play. Because he's unburdened, he's going to be able to outspeed the rest of my team. But he didn't, because I lived that Earthquake. So Erik definitely choked right there, and I know he felt really bad about that choke. Yeah, but I also choked as well. So we both choked. That Clefable play was just so stupid, and I feel really dumb for it. I don't know why I did that. But right here, I'm going to have Nidoqueen out. Nidoqueen's going to be out right here. I'm just going to keep on spamming Sludge Wave to put my Lodic as low as possible. Just to keep my Lodic as low as possible. But yeah, that really sucked because I would have lost right there because he didn't choke. So what? He choked. That's whatever. Okay. But now I only have 2 mons left. I have my Clefable and my Jirachi. I could have gone on Jirachi right here and subbed up on this thing and then try to beat it 1v1 with Shadow Ball Spidef drops, or I could have gone on Clefable and start combining up on this thing, and ended up going with Clefable. I should have actually probably went out into Jirachi in hindsight, because later I find out that this is actually a Haze Milotic. But yeah, so I should have probably went out into that in hindsight. I'm gonna go for the Moonlight right here as he switches out into his Reuniclus right over here, and that is going to be pretty damn good. Yeah, so he's gonna do that, and I am just going to go for the Moonblast right here. Now, Calm Mind was probably a better play because I knew Moonblast wasn't gonna kill. I wasn't sure if you'd have Recover yet because I was still really confused about his set. And as you can see right here, he outspeeds my Clefable, which is crazy because that means he's max speed Reuniclus, and this is a speed tie. Now that speed tie is really annoying because this means I can still lose this match because I don't know whether he's gonna outspeed this turn or not outspeed. Now, if he was confirmed faster than me or I was confirmed faster than him, then it would have been fine because I would know when to Moonlight Up and everything. But now, since it's a speed tie, I don't know when to do that, so I still have a good chance of losing this game because of the speed tie. I'm gonna I think right here I just go for another Calm Mind. So now I'm at +2/+2, but I have to now Moonlight Up right here. And I wasn't sure what to do right here because of the speed tie. It was really annoying. So I'm just gonna Moonlight Up for a little bit, and this is probably not a good play. My only real play was right here was to go for a Moonblast and then go for another Moonblast trying to win the speed tie. And if I lost the speed tie, then I would have to get one flinch with Jirachi to win the game. And the reason why this is kind of bad that I'm doing this because I'm risking a crit right here. Because if he gets a crit Side Shock, it's kind of over for me. But yeah, so I think at this point I realized that I have to go for the Moonblast right here, especially since I only have 8 Side Shocks, or I only have 8 Moonlights. Actually, I don't realize it just yet, but I think this next turn I just decide I have to go for Moonblast. We're gonna see, what does he do? I think this is the turn. Yeah, this is the turn. This is the turn. Yes, he does. So he actually ends up switching on my Milotic as I end up going for the Moonblast. It just coincidentally happened like that. But yeah, since he went to Milotic on the Moonblast, since he has Haze, he's not going to be able to do that, and it just dies right over there. So that kind of sucks. And now right over here, I'm just going to Moonlight a little bit up again. Probably should have just went for the Moonblast at this point. But yeah, I'm going to Moonlight Up. He's going to go for the Psyshock, and I think this next turn, do I go for the Moonlight or do I go for the Moonblast? I don't remember at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I go for the Moonblast. Yes, I do. So I go for the Moonblast right here, and now his special attack drops, which is kind of cool. It's kind of nice for my Jirachi in case I lose this speed tie. But I do win the next speed tie, so I end up winning the match 2-0. Now, I know I wouldn't have actually won this match if I wasn't... if he didn't choke right there. I also choked as well, but you know what? We take those. We did end up still winning 2-0, so even though it was not the way I wanted to win, that was a really weird match just because of the whole Hitmonlee shenanigans, that weird hacks, the weird flamethrower burn hacks was just so annoying. The speed tie, it was a really weird and interesting match. We ended up coming out on top. I feel like it was a really good match, except that we both made a bit of stupid plays in it. I let Clefable take all that damage, which gave him the chance to win if he did not choke. So that was really my bad, and I'm really upset at myself for that stupid play. I don't know why I did that, and I can't do that anymore because that's gonna end up making me lose, and I don't want to lose, man. I don't lose because I'm RizzyPOW, and I'm the best PokeTuber in the world. Okay. But yeah, that just kind of sucked. But now we are two wins, 1 loss with a +2 differential, and next week we're supposed to be battling Potato Jim and the Meath Mamoswines, although Jim is actually going to be going on vacation, so that kind of sucks. We're not going to be able to battle him. But his replacement is actually going to be Shoddy. Now, if you don't know Shoddy, he is an amazing battler. Someone I honestly respect a lot in the community as a battler, not as anything else. He's a cunt. Okay, I'm just kidding. But he's a really, really good battler, and when I found out how to play Shoddy, I was really excited, but also really scared because I've always wanted to battle Shoddy, but I didn't want to play him in this situation because if I lose against him, that's going to kind of suck because I was supposed to play Jim. You know what I mean? Because Shoddy he's honestly an amazing battler. Not saying Jim isn't an amazing battler, but Shoddy is an amazing battler. You know, it just kind of sucks that I would probably I would lose versus I feel like I'm gonna lose versus Shoddy. Who knows? But if I lose versus Shoddy, that means it kind of sucks because, you know, I was supposed to play Jim and stuff. Even though I could even lose against Jim, you know, pretty easily. But yeah, so we're gonna be going up against Shoddy next week, and I spent way too much time talking about next week. I don't know, but there's nothing really to talk about. I'm just rambling for no reason. But yeah. We're 2-1, and the division is extremely packed. There are 5 teams with a 2-1 record, and we're on the bottom because our differential is only +2. Erik is still on the top because he got 2 5-0s. But yeah, I'm just gonna end this video right now because there's no real point in just talking about random shit. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.